Okay. All
Okay.
right. Uh, the music is still on. We need to get the music off. Okay, awesome. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen outside there in our podcast land. We want to say welcome to this special edition of the Staten Island Liberian Community Podcast. But before we begin with anything, we want to say Happy Valentine's Day to our beautiful ladies, our guests that we have on the show tonight, the ULA women who are here representing Empowerment Committee. So, without further ado, we are here to discuss drug epidemic, whatever name that we can attach to it, that is currently devastating a lot of our countries, but especially Liberia, and which has claimed the attention of mothers, sisters, and family members. So, for this reason, they are here, and we will first begin by going through getting familiarized with one another, and we will start with introduction. Any one of you ladies can. We'll start with the chair. I see the chair. So we'll start with the chair, Madam Chair. The floor is yours. Let us get to know you and our audience.
Okay, good evening. Good evening to the people of Staten Island. I want to take this time to say thank you for hosting the ULA Women Empowerment Committee. My name is Deba Toze. I am the chair. So I say thank you for the opportunity, my sister Fatu, for making this possible, and thanks to the community.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's all yours,
Oh,
Masale.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day to all the beautiful sisters out there, to all the handsome brothers out there. Let us continue to share love. Want to say thank you once more, Mr. President, for bringing us on. You lot women, we're here to talk about our upcoming project, our ongoing project, Say No to Drug, as that is a concern that we all have as Liberians in the diaspora and living in Liberia. So we hope that the community can get engaged, ask us questions, and join us as we combat as much as possible to support the Say No to Drug program in Liberia. So thank you once more, Mr. President, and the community as always.
Okay, that was the introduction. Um, so in a few minutes, we will be sharing the link where you can join us live if you have questions, concerns, or you have a contribution to make to this all important discussion. We know drugs is no joke. It plays no helpful role in our lives. It devastates our families, and because of that, a lot of our young folks here and in our country are deceased, or they have lost their sanity. So it takes the good heart of someone to see these kind of things happening and come to the rescue. So the Yula women are here today to tell us what interested them in this, and how they intend to go about this. So we will begin with the chair, who will give us an overview of what brought them in and how severe this concern is.
okay. Thank you again, Mr. President. And again, I'll say thank you to our viewing audience. Thank you. First of all, I will start with ULAA. As you all know, ULAA is the umbrella organization that all Liberian organizations here in the diaspora, as well in the Americas, are represented under. And ULAA Women, we are the standing committee within ULAA. And we are dedicated. This is a dedicated committee that is specifically to advance women's social economics, women civic empowerment here in Liberia as well as here in the diaspora. We have a couple of focus area, which is women economic empowerment, policies and advocacy, health and social welfare, leadership, community, and also building sisterhood here in
Hello
the.
there.
Hey, hold on one second.
Mr. President, I think we
I'm sorry. Somebody just keeps to say hello to me. I'm sorry. And so community sisterhood, and that's what the ULA women comes in at. With that focus area, we look into the advocacy, and there is where the say no to drug comes in at. The mother's touch, say to drugs. When we look at what is happening in Liberia, according to statistics, 2 in every 10 Liberian youth are impacted by illicit drugs. You have 70% alcohol. You have 13% marijuana. In Morovia, according to the DEA as well as some UN or nonprofit organization, Morovia alone has 800 plus ghettos. So the situation has engulfed the country. So we as Yula women, we said, what can we do? What is it that we can do? Do we sit here in the US in our comfort zone and just watch what is going on in Liberia? I believe in August of 2025, the women of Liberia came out in full force to stand up against drugs. So we that are here, Yula women, said we cannot allow our sisters to come out and be here in our comfort zone. So we resolve to stand up and stand alongside our sisters in the fight toward against drugs and drug abuse in Liberia. So we developed again the Say No to Drugs project that we are doing fundraising. We started our first fundraising last year, October the 10th, is where we kicked off. Our overall goal is $25,000. Last year, we did the kickoff and we had we raised about $5,000 in our first initial fundraising. And the fundraising is designed to provide dignity to victims or people that are struggling with drugs and drugs abuse, and also to provide care packages at the various sites that these people are going to get treatment at. And also, we looked at not just providing care package, but doing peer-to-peer education, which is something that the DEA, when he was at the round table, he told the women, hey, this is low-hanging fruits. You ladies focus on prevention. Prevention means is creating that peer-to-peer education in the community, in the high school, in the junior high school system, where young people could talk to each other and talk to each other about drugs and say no to drugs. So on February 28th, we're coming back again to say we are still out there. We are still working towards the 25,000. Our goal for the 28th is an additional 5,000, which is the second phase for us to raise that money to be able to help in the process of helping our young people in Liberia. I will stop here if you have any questions because I have more and I could go over more details. But I'll stop here. I think I talk a lot.
Okay. Thank you very much for that overview. Um, I'm definitely gonna come back to you because yes, you cover a lot. But let me come to how do I refer to you, Madam VP? In this capacity, you're not VP. You are
It doesn't matter.
okay. So uh, you are you on the fundraising what committee?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm actually part of the financial team. The planning, the fundraising, campaign. Yes, definitely.
Okay. So with that with that being your role here, I'm gonna ask you a question outside of that role,
Sure.
even though it is tied within. Um, this is a huge task, okay, with the drug situation within our country. Um, can you give us a graphic or maybe say an overview of what sector of our population that is really being affected by this drug situation? Who are those that are really getting the brunt of it? Because there's something that we would love to see eradicated, but it's a long road. It's good that you have jumped in the forefront to try to arrest it. So give us an idea of targets that you intend to go after.
Well, from what we have seen and supported by stats, those that are impacted with such epidemic in Liberia, I'm sorry, they're a majority of youth, boys and girls, right? From all background, socioeconomic status. There are some that are from families that are, well off, and there are some that are from families that aren't. So, and that just shows that the impact can actually hit anyone, right? No one's exempted from such an impact. So, seeing that majority of the youths in Liberia that are experiencing this, and those are our future leaders for Liberia tomorrow. So that's our focus to target um, those that are impacted, the youths, bring back to them that education, as our chair lady stated, the peer-to-peer education, and just focusing on preventative measure, being more proactive than reactive. Yes, we will be dealing with the reactive aspect for those who have already experiencing drugs, but we want to prevent those that have not yet or will not through these education and peer-to-peer support group that we will be supporting as ULAA women. So definitely, we're targeting youth, boys and girls, not just girls or not just boys. As you can clearly see when you do watch the media, you do have some girls that are impacted, beautiful young ladies. When you hear stories, some of them are educated young women, went to college, and for whatever reasons, they found themselves abusing drugs. Again, looking at the drug problem, we also have to look at the limited resources that's in our country, right? One graduate from school and he or she cannot find a job, the stress level, right? That's not an excuse, but these things impact what one would want to use or abuse drugs. So majority of the youths in our country, Liberia, are faced with this situation, and we're looking to work with that sector.
All right, thank you. That's the way to go. Madam Chair, I'm coming back to you on the strategy that you have to execute the peer-to-peer uh, work that you want to undertake. What are some of the targets, the facilities that you intend to utilize, some of the partners that you intend to work with in Liberia who can serve as foot soldiers, like the vice president said, uh, There are people who are already experiencing drug addiction, but you also want to be proactive to arrest those who haven't experienced it and may have the tendency of gravitating towards that. So, what are the partners, the areas that you intend to target to have these people work with you?
Okay, thank you. Um, you know, this is so unreal to have partner with the DEA boss. Just 2 days ago, we were on the phone with him strategizing how can ULA women help. And he said, you know what? The low hanging fruits. Though there are low hanging fruits, but they go a long way in preventing the next generation going offhand. So I'm excited that our Wabiago is on board with us, who is the DEA boss, that he's on board with us, that he's excited to sit with ULA women to craft the message along with other institutions in Liberia, that we will craft the message and we will strategize on how we can get into the high schools, how we can get into communities, attire shops. These are the places that people are going. People are, interacting with each other. So when the by the 28th, we will have the full um, policy plan, the proposal that we will roll out, how it will look like, the various institutions that will partner and roll out the pilot program within those institutions. Um, the DEA, he told us currently they have 8 schools in Monrovia. So he said, you know what, Monrovia, we are working on Monrovia, but you guys target the other counties. And to tell you the truth, Mr. President, River G, there's a huge drug crisis there. Nimba, Bassa, all these,
Mm.
Kipma, you name it. There's ghettos in these places, places that you will not believe that they have ghettos. There are ghettos out there. So we're planning on reaching out to those areas, to pilot out how it would be. We cannot cover up all of Liberia, but what we can do is do a pilot. In that way, we can tell partner agency, hey, we partner in River G, in Nimba, in Bassa, in Kipma, in Bone, in Magibi. This is what we came up with. So if you guys can support ULA women, if Liberians can come and support ULA women, we can do more. We can do, preventive measure is what we're talking about. Peer to peer, talking to each other. Children learn from their peers. They listen to their peers more than they will listen to the parents or adults. So that's what we are trying to do. And before, I would like to share a video because people need to see what is happening in Liberia. So
Okay, so before you share the video, let me just remind our audience you're watching the podcast. We are talking about drug and drug addiction in Liberia. On the show today, our guests are the Eula Women Empowerment Committee, and they're being represented. You see the names on their photos, the videos. Diabe, am I correct? Diaba,
Deba.
Deba Tuze,
Yes.
and we also have Ms. Fatumata Masale, who happens to be the vice president for the Staten Island Liberian community. Ms.
And
Tobe
our
is the
fundraising
chair.
chair, along with the financial committee.
There you go. So
the
you
hats.
have all the titles.
The hats
So
are many.
if you're watching us, you have the privilege to watch us from Facebook, YouTube, and your local platforms. You're more than welcome to chime in, to contribute, give us your suggestions, your ideas, bearing in mind that on February 28th, this team will be back. They will be on this platform, on other platforms, raising funds to support this effort. This is a very huge effort. So we'll now go to the video just to give you an idea of what we're talking about here. Go ahead, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
So while we work on the video, Madam Chair, I'm gonna go to the chairperson on your fundraising committee, Ms. Masale, who will
Oh,
also.
the video's not showing?
No, it's not showing. We are not
Oh,
seeing.
okay. I am so sorry. I was watching it. So hold on. I
Oh,
am so
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back
Okay.
again and do it. I'm in the middle of the video, like enjoying myself.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Cancel. Oh man, you guys should have said something.
We thought you was working on it. So, what exactly are we going to be getting from this video?
So this video show the drug situation. So this is actually a video showing young Liberians. This is in Monrovia and the Kush epidemic. So let me know when you are seeing it. I did
We're not
everything.
seeing it yet. It has not come up yet.
Okay. Let me
No,
know. Has it come up?
no, not yet.
It says stop sharing or share is sharing.
And just so I add while we're waiting, I
Okay.
learned in Liberia, Kush is 50 cents a pack.
Oh wow.
How cheap?
You gotta
50
be
cents.
kidding.
I'm
Okay,
so
let me put it in the chat room, Fatu, and then you can share it because I don't know why it's not sharing. I just shared it. I just shared the link in the chat room. And it's
Okay.
very, very cheap. It's
cheap. 50
very
cents a
cheap
pack
and it could kill you instantly.
instantly.
You know, the
Hmm.
drug that's in Liberia is not anything high. It's just very cheap and
So,
something that is meant to just kill you.
so then, the question here um, is government in any way targeting the suppliers of these drugs?
Well, if you look at what is happening with with the new government coming and the LDEA, I think they are doing a lot. They have done a lot. A few months ago, there was a lot of arrests going on in Monrovia. But I'm not aware of that, and that's not ULA Women Focus. Though that's something we need to look at, but we are focusing on the young people. We are focusing on, getting them out of that lifestyle. And also, all of us need to be able to hold our government accountable to ensure that the drug dealers, that the government is going after these people because drug is not coming in by itself. Somebody is bringing it in. There are people that are enabling this behavior. So we're hoping that the government will go after them and sincerely be able to bring people to book. Because at the end of the day, I think Fatu said it. You have young people that are on drugs. You have people that are up, you know, you know, how you call them, affluent. They're from very, good families. You find them on drugs. And then you have people that are in the zinc shack that are on drugs. One of the things growing up in New York, What I learned earlier was that drug metastasized. So you don't say, oh, it's happening over there, because sooner or later it will come over here. And that's what has happened to us in Liberia, that we need to get in front of this thing and be able to come as a body, as a country, to be able to fight this drug with our young people. We are talking about our future. The future of Liberia is what we are talking about. Fatu, were you able to get that?
No, it actually didn't come through.
Let me find it and I'll send it to you on your WhatsApp.
Okay,
Okay.
Mr.
So
President, we do have another sister on that just joined us.
okay. All right. Hello.
Welcome, Bendora.
Oh, thank you.
You're not on camera. Hi, Bandora. You're not on camera. Could you come closer so that we'll be able to
If you
see
want to
you?
put the screen down a little bit so we can see you.
Yeah.
Bendora, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So could you bring your camera down, please?
Let me try.
If it's a cell phone, you could you know put make it
I won't be
vertical.
able to stand because it's I just got home. It's charging. So
Yeah.
uh,
Or lay it on the side, and then you will have a better picture.
We can't see your face at all. We're seeing the ceiling.
I know I'm trying to adjust it.
Yeah. So if you lay it like this, if you did it like this, you will have a better view from outside
It'll be upside down.
and the other way.
Yeah, it will be upside down. Mm.
Okay. It's not. There you go.
There you
This.
go.
It won't be able to because it's on charge.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway,
No
while we
worries. Get it going. And
while we work on the video, while we work on the video to come up, clearly this is concerning because for a drug to be sold at 50 cents, this is serious because anybody can lay hands on 50 cents. You know how much of our population this is going to affect. So I really want to applaud, I mean, the ULA women for bringing this to light and creating this awareness. Um, what we need to do together as a country and as a people. And if you're watching us, we're trying to get to you so that it can claim your attention. Because for someone to sell drugs 50 cents in a country where there's an appetite and peer pressure and everything is going on, it's really, really severe. So with that being said, um, we are I want to say from our end here, we are grateful for the involvement of the DEA, but it is also fair to ask that there be a greater play from the health ministry and other government apparatus that have some kind of influence and that can support this effort. So, Madam Chair, besides the DEA, at what level of government have you made contact with, or have any other government official or government agency for that matter, health ministry or what have you, reached out to you with this?
yes, on October 10th, we actually had a round table where we had the Ministry of Health, the Deputy Minister. He came, we could share the video with you, and gave us the government plan. And it was very rich, it was very detailed. We had the Ministry of uh, um, Gender, the Minister proper, also was at the table with us. we had the superintendent of MCSS, um, Dr. Aubrey Stevens, at the table with us, because what we wanted to do in our first phase was to bring the policymakers on the table for us to understand what is going on in the country. What plans do they have for this drug epidemic? And the government is working, and they have put together plans. I think since, I don't know, few months now, the issue with the young people out in the streets, you don't really see them like how we were seeing them towards 2025. Maybe they're not being covered by the news, but things are happening. When we talked to the DEA boss, he told us they are working on treatment centers. They are working on getting these kids off the streets. And that is why he was encouraging the ULA women, the peer to peer. You ladies need to look into that. You ladies need to look into what happened when someone goes through treatment. After they get out of treatment, what about what next? What next is what? Finding something to do. Because if they don't have anything to do, if they don't have any other outlet, they're going to go right back into it. So that's why we say we, ULA women, we just can't sit. We need to do phase two, which is on February 28th. Now, February 28th, we're going to be looking at treatment centers, bringing them to the table. We're going to be talking to survivors, bringing them to the table. We're going to be talking to survivors' family, bringing them to the table to also understand what happens in that realm as well. So we're encouraging people to come and listen to the story. Me sitting here and telling you, I wish that video, we could play the video. Seeing is believing. Listening to someone that have experienced drugs and have gotten out of it is what we want to be able to show, that there is hope. We're trying to bring dignity to these people. So I'm encouraging everyone. It is Saturday, February the 28th. It's 12 p.m. Eastern. So it's 12 midday. We encourage everyone. It's going to be Zoom. The last time we had it, we had close to 90% to turn up on the Zoom. And they stayed on. And the people in Monrovia stayed on till 3 o'clock in the morning. So this time around, we thought to do it at 12 midday. Our goal for this phase is $5,000. Remember I said earlier, our total goal is 25. For this phase two is $5,000. We want you to come in, your $5, your $10. We as ULA women, we also have taxed ourselves, because you can't be out there telling people to give and you yourself, you're not giving. So we ourselves, we have taxed ourselves to pay it, to pay as well. So we want to encourage our communities out there. Please, 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 we will be putting on the screen our Cash App and our Zelle information for you all to be able to support this worthy cause. Thank you, Fatu, for bringing up the video. Let's watch this video. Thank you.
Okay. All right, the video is up. Um,
You could click at the play.
yeah, you got to click it from your end.
So while she's working on the video, again, I want to encourage everyone out there to tune in on February the 28th. Is 12 noon Eastern time. Is where we're going to have the program. Is from 12 Eastern to 3 p.m. We're going to have survival stories. We're going to have people that are operating treatment centers in Liberia to come and tell us, you know, what is happening within that sector. We're going to have survivor families. We have one of our sister that's actually part of the ULA women. Her younger brother just died from drugs in Liberia, and she have a second brother that's also on drugs. That one is in treatment center, so she's gonna be the one doing the survival story. So um, in Liberia right now, almost every household is somehow touched by this drug epidemic.
All right. So as I stated from the beginning, that this is a very huge task, and this is cost intensive because you this is just a tip of what's to come when it comes to the tax that is affiliated with this goal that you've undertaken.
Mhm.
So this question goes to your team. The fundraising aspect, how much groundwork have you done within our own areas here within the United States? At the different chapters, have you reached out to the different chapters to give you some kind of support, and what's the strategy?
I will turn it over to our fundraising lead, um, your VP, our fundraising lead, Madam Masale, while she's Fatu.
Well, I think there's a bit more than the multitasking. So for now,
Vendora, do you want to
Sure,
speak on that? Okay.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to stop sharing so I can give Mr. Tunis to share from his end. That's
Oh,
why.
okay.
And it's frozen on my end. Was there a question that I needed? Was there something you wanted me to chime in on?
The
yes,
fundraising aspect.
the fundraising aspect, especially within the United States and other ULA chapters, how what's the relationship, and how much have you gone? How far have you gone as far as contacting them and bringing them on board to support this effort?
Well, as far as I think, as you heard the chair lady shared, we actually started this project last year. Our first event was held October 10th. Um, the leadership of of ULA, they have been very supportive. President Keita, Sir Lee, right? He's been very, very supportive. Um, with supporting the group, the women empowerment, ULA women empowerment group, and we're going to continue that pattern. We doing a lot of fundraising as far as within our group. You have to support yourself first before outsiders can support you. So the women, the ULA women, we all have tasks ourselves, right? So we are contributing towards our goal of raising the 25,000 as well. And we're asking people like you, Mr. President, to join in to support the fundraiser. On that day, we will have Zelle available. We will have Cash App available. It's still available now. I think we will share the link here as well. Every little count, $10, $20, $50, 200, whatever you can afford. We are open. We will receive it. And we have been reaching out to our own social groups, our own friends and families. We've been reaching out to our communities as well to support the cause. So there's a lot of religious leaders we've been talking to, from the Christian faith, the Muslim faith, and we're hoping that everyone can support this cause as much as possible to their best of their ability, so that we can accomplish our goal and even more. We set out to raise 25,000, but the more the better, because as you can clearly see, once we have this video started, there is a need. There is a need. Um, you know, for some of us that have that visited Liberia just most recently or frequently, you see it. You see the young boys, the young girls sleeping at the grave sites, right? You see them, just wasted. So there is a need, and we cannot depend on the government to do it all. We have to all come together and see how best we can aid and support ULAA women with this project.
Indeed,
Just
there is.
to add,
Pandora, you want to come in?
yeah, just to add up to that, thanks, Sis Masali. We are doing word of mouth encouragement, um, social media sharing. We share on the platforms. We talk to our co-workers. We talk to friends, family to come and support. So as we stand, we are encouraging sponsors, supporters, to come. If you are watching this live podcast, we encourage you come and contribute. They said little is more when God is in it. Your $10, your $5, your $20, it will make a difference. It will change someone's story. It will save life. It will save the community, and it will save the society as a whole. So we encourage everyone to share on your platform. We encourage everyone to speak out. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to friends. You don't have to be a Liberian to be able to be a part of this project. So long you love people, you have the heart. Come out to support. We want to say no to drugs in Liberia and around the world. Join us. Your support is highly appreciated. We thank you.
Okay. You just took the word from my mouth because I was going to ask, is there a special amount? But as you know, there's a trick in fundraising. It does just whatever you have, a dollar can go a long way. So we'll not go direct straight to the video. Thank you
and composition
to
is still
our
not fully
technical man,
understood, but it's become a fast popular
Tunis.
drug for disillusioned youth who have nothing to look forward to. And so we're going to speak to some of them to understand why they're in this trade and what it means for society. I'm told these ruins house at least 300 people. Almost everyone here smokes kush. For about 4 years now, it's been severely affecting Liberia's youth population. It's hard to put into words what I'm witnessing because it's not anything that I've ever experienced before. Every room that you walk into has people without hopes and dreams and ambitions, and they're prisoners of their own reality. Kush, like crack, delivers a brief yet powerful high when smoked. The sensation quickly fades, leaving the user in a kind of hole. I meet William Cooper, who is smoking a single pellet of kush for 50 cents.
Yeah, so when you take it, sometimes, it make you forget about the past, it make you forget about the war in there and other things that have been bothering you. So when you take this, you relax yourself for some time. When you use when it is already ballot completed, where you see all will get out on the street looking for money to get some and then buy some to consume.
The individuals addicted to drugs in this area are referred to as zogos, a term akin to zombies. The ruins also shelter many women. To support their drug habit, some of them engage in commercial sex work. I've seen a few women here who are pregnant. What happens when they give birth?
Some people give birth, sell a child. Some people give birth, leave a child in the hospital and escape.
Is it dangerous here for you as women?
Yes. You come and go out with you, take the money and beat you.
They will just have you free and run away. They will say they give money and beat you and fuck you and go.
Take the money back.
Has that happened to you?
Yes, it happened to everyone of service.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. The conditions here characterized by rape, drug abuse, violence, and rampant disease are shocking and heartbreaking. People here resort to various means to earn money. Some sell food while others work at the beach pouring concrete. But drug addiction has incapacitated many. Recently, tuberculosis claimed the lives of 2 residents. Amidst this, 2 locals are raising funds to support the affected youth. How did it become such a penetrative drug in Liberia? Why do you think the government has been slow to respond?
I think the reason is that some of those very government officials in government are part of this identical drugs deal. A part of this identical drugs dealing. There are some members of the House of Parliament are also involved in the drugs dealing. So they will not want to put effort. And the future of Liberia are the youth.
Yeah.
If the youth are perished and they're gone, Liberia is nothing.
Many allege that politicians are benefiting from drug trafficking, a claim we hear from numerous sources and plan to investigate. One clear fact, however, is that the city of Monrovia offers no assistance to addicts.
Yeah, so,
To reunite ourselves, our family, is the most important. If I don't have money now, I cannot go home. Even when I go home, I will be like a laughing tooth. But we are not crazy. Okay? So I would really like for that help to come. I should be rehabilitated and empowered.
All right.
So that I can become a help to this nation too, one way or the other.
Guys. Thank you so much for speaking to me.
Thank you too
For the time, the opportunity, and empower us.
This house and the people in it leave me both stunned and heartbroken. It's a stark reminder of how society can neglect its own. These individuals cannot overcome their challenges without support.
Okay.
Wow.
This
That's
is
Liberia.
this is very, very disturbing. But what is even more disturbing is the fact that they are pointing, even though we can identify the gentleman who spoke, but he pointed direct finger government officials. Okay, some government officials being a part of this deal. Now, then it becomes a different twist into the whole uh, drug abuse situation, which makes it difficult for what you're trying to achieve here. Do you see this as a hurdle?
You know, a lot of things are said. We are all from Liberia. We know things happen in Liberia. So for me, I'm not gonna channel my energy in that. I need to focus. The women, we need to focus and look at how we can help these young people get off drugs. Now, not saying that we need to turn a blind eye. There needs to also be a strategy on how we can advocate on the people that are bringing this to the country. I think I sent Fatu another video that showed drug bust. So that will show you the work that's also being done on that end. Yes, there are people doing things. We are from Liberia. Some of the people we know, but it's allegedly. Hmm? But I don't want the discussion to shift to that, because when we get into that, then we start pulling hair. We need to focus and see how we can do this. Because when you have that peer to peer, part of what is going to be in that curriculum is that whistleblower. Is that whistleblower. And the whistleblower will be designed where that person can point out who is doing what in their community. And those people will be sought after, and it will be done safely, not putting people in harm. Because when you start calling people out and you don't have that security to be to keep yourself, you put yourself in more harm. Because you're saying, the lawmakers, this person, me, I don't know. Hmm? Liberia is a strange place. The focus is how we can do this. And if the lawmakers are there and it's found that lawmakers are doing this, then we can look at advocacy and do it after. Is that your phone?
No, that's my car telling me to shut it off, but that's
Oh,
fine.
okay. I was like, I thought something was happening to my laptop. I
No,
was like,
no,
oh
no,
my
no.
God. Okay. So yeah, so definitely people are doing things. Definitely because the type of drugs that's coming in into Liberia is almost like the drugs that are coming here. The drugs that come into Staten Island. The people that are in Staten Island, they are not the type of people that are aware of where these drugs come from. Some of the people that are selling the drugs don't even have passports, but they have kilos and kilos and kilos of drugs that they are selling. Somebody is bringing it, you know, and that's another channel. So everybody have in our setting, we can say everybody got their area, right? Without women area is to focus on how we can help the young people of Liberia, A, get off of drugs, B, stay away from drugs, and C, be productive citizens for tomorrow's future.
Okay, with that being said, this is just a general question. Give us a blueprint of how you intend to achieve this. That's giving the example that you are the powerhouse with the funds, even though you don't have the funds. But how do you intend to achieve this in Liberia?
Okay. In Liberia, it's all hands on deck. That's why it was important the first time we had the event in October to bring policymakers to the table. You cannot do this type of work and leave out the government. You know, some people will say, "Oh, don't bring the government." No, 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 no. You have to bring these people to the table. It's important to know the policies that's being crafted to go after these things, because if there's no policy, we're just going to have, you know, people doing their own thing. And I'm glad that the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Gender, the LDEA, they have a sector meetings and everybody is working in unison, and they are open to have ULA women come to the table and also be a part of the process. So yes, we're going to be a part of the process. We're excited to be a part of the process. We have ULA women. We have women in Liberia that will also be working with the team as well.
All right, Madam Chair, on fundraising, given the fact that you have all of this with the policy that you're working on, you still need foot soldiers. You still need people to visit the trenches. You still need people or partners who can spread the message that you're trying to put out there. Um, I know I've asked the question before. What are some of the what are some of the entities that you have made contact with? Just to give an example, like the churches and what have you. How do you intend to incorporate these establishments into spreading out this message, considering the fact that these are places where you have numbers, people go to these places and they have louder speakers. We'll hold on the video.
Well,
Please hold on the video a minute. Let the
mhm.
VP address this. Go ahead, madam.
We can't hear you. You're muted.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Thank you. So ULAB women, we have over 100 plus, right? 100 plus women that are part of the ULAB committee, empowerment committee group. And we are all considered ambassadors, right? We're ambassadors for this campaign. Each of us are used as tool to spread the information. Um, we are connecting with platforms. This is why we're here today on SILCA's podcast. We are connecting with platforms to make awareness, to inform the community, to inform audiences of what ULA women are doing and how they can join in the process and how they can support the process. So that's how, we intend to have this awareness continue. Uh, and it has been working. It has been working. As we stated, our first campaign was launched October 10th, and we were able to raise over $5,000, right? And we're continuing the process to raise more. And this second phase, we're looking to raise additional $5,000 or $10,000. So we're reaching out. We're reaching out to, I had my doctor appointment yesterday, and I spoke to my doctor, right? As an ambassador for ULA Women, I spoke to him and I explained to him what the process, what we're doing, and he's looking, promising to give, even if it's a $50 check or $100 check. So those are ways that we are spreading the words, and those are ways that we are trying to meet our targeted amount um, as far as funding. So this is our first, I believe, podcast that we're joining for the year, for the second phase, and we're looking to get on more before in 2 weeks, because our program is the 28th, and we have been posting on Facebook. Okay, so we're utilizing Facebook. ULA Women, we have our own Facebook page. And as ambassadors, we are inviting people to join the Facebook page and spread the flyers on their pages as well. So that's what we're doing. And we're just making that connection. I mean, we're trying to connect with Spoon TV as well and see if they can get us on their platform, because we do know that Spoon is one of the platforms that has a lot of viewers, and we just want to spread the good news. We want to spread the concern. We want to spread awareness and bring more women on board, more men on board to support. So even though we're saying you love women, we do have men that have contributed. You know, they may not be on this platform with us, but there are men that are contributing to the cause. So this is not just a woman thing. It's a Liberian thing. So we are encouraging each and every one of us to connect. If I'm friends with you on Facebook, I'm all over the place. You know, please just connect with me if you want to know what ULA is all about, what ULA Women is all about. Connect with us, and we have an open door policy. We're friendly, we're charming, we're friendly, we're caring, we're mothers, we're sisters, and just join us and to fight the whole drug epidemic in our country as much as possible.
All right. On that note, to you there in viewing land, we are hosting the ULA Women Empowerment Committee. They are on a campaign to go against drug abuse in our country, in Liberia. This is a noble task that they have undertaken, and they are asking you out there, every one of us, Liberians, friends of Liberia, to join in and help as we tackle this drug abuse situation that our country and our youth are faced with. So once again, the number you can call to participate is 917-709-2944, or you could call 347-443-5186, or any one of the panel members here. You could call them, and if you have a question, they will be more than glad to answer your question. If you have a contribution to make, you will be more than welcome to make that contribution. So we will now pause, and when we come back, we will go to Bendora, who will make an interjection. But in the meantime, let's watch the video again. Madam Chair, what exactly we're going to get from this video?
Okay, this video show the drug bust. This was a massive drug bust that took place, I believe, in Carwell. I know you were asking me what is happening, what are the people doing. Just to see this is like a wow moment. Let's watch it. Yeah,
Okay, let's go.
we can't hear it.
Okay, what our technical.
Station 17.
All right, here we go.
There's a John Upton Mario Jr. We have to double our speed from Monrovia straight here into the 17 on back. Force of Media is also live. Force of Hope Media is also live here. This is the first ever huge quantity of drugs ever arrested in District 17. Right back. How did the police get this tip? We don't know. Who informed them? A whole house full of drugs in District 17. A whole house full of drugs in District 17. Now they are uploading these consignment from the vehicle. There were two suspects who is in there now. Let's see if we can speak to any of the officers that are on ground to tell us basically where this consignment were taken from. But we are informed that this consignment were taken from the Chatono town around the 5th Academy School campus. The operation of LDA is here. The police and joint security personnel are also here, making sure that this drug is also safe and protected. Will be taken to Central Monrovia, where they will have it in that storage and oh, okay. The Kapao is also part of the joint security unit. They are also here, so see for yourself. More consignments are coming in. Just yesterday at the Lawford Street, there was an armed robbery incident in Pinsville. Today, the LDA and the Liberian National Police, along with the Kapao, arrested a huge quantity of drugs. Huge quantity of drugs here in Broadville, District 17, Masurado County. A very huge quantity. We don't know if there's some marijuana, cocaine, grass, kush, or what is it. But the LDA will maybe at the headquarters unveil these substances to the media when it reaches.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we'll listen to you before we go to Bandora.
Can you imagine? I mean, that I never seen nothing like that before. It's like somebody was bringing in, cassava or some type of, goods that they have purchased from China, but they're all drugs. They're all drugs. So we need to do more. We say thank you to the DEA, to the security people for even arresting that. And we pray that the people that brought those in, that they are captured and they're put in jail, and that they are punished, because these people are the ones that are destroying our future. Thank you.
Okay, Benora, you want to come in?
Vendora? Is she there?
All right, she is not available. Madam Chair.
Yes.
That is very worrisome and scary.
There she go.
Okay, yeah, okay. We can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, we can hear you.
And check your volume. She said she's not muted. Check your volume then. We still can't hear you. All right. So while we test your volume, Madam VP, I was saying what we just saw is is very worrisome. Um, Needless to say, we know that we want to believe that people were arrested. Now, I would be more interested in knowing, is there an alignment with nationality? Do we know what quarter these drugs are coming from and who's bringing it in the country? You may not have the answer, but do we at least have an idea?
Before she comes in,
Sorry,
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
President.
I'm
Pandora, can you
sorry.
turn on your volume now? It should work now.
Before all of that, can you put our cash app stuff up, Fatu, please?
Yeah, yeah, we're working on that.
Okay.
We can't hear you. Put it on.
Log out and come back in. I think that's the best way. Go back out and come back in. Poor thing. She'll get
Well,
it.
the
It's
thing here
okay.
is, Mr. President, you know, one cannot really state where the drugs are coming from, right? But we do see that uh, just last year, right, there was a woman that was arrested, and I happen to know her and her husband for drugs, right?
Wow.
So um, those are instances. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Those are instances that we then become aware as to who bringing in the drugs, right? But we want to also look at this drug thing as much as for EULA women, our focus is really to work with those that are impacted, work with those young boys and girls. But we need to look at the security sector of our boulders. You know, if you really look at the rate of what securities are being paid, some of them are being paid like $100 a month. So the chances of one being corrupt at the boulders and allowing people in with drugs is high. Because if they're not really being compensated, they're not really being paid as security officers, you know, the chances of fighting drugs at these boulders will be a hassle. So we're hoping that, you know, as much as we are working with the victims now, you know, this is where the policy makers comes in. This is where, you know, EULA is not just EULA women is not just looking at, we are not just looking at a solution. We're looking at the cause. How can we go to the root of these to hopefully eradicate drugs? We know it's impossible, but at least to a certain percentage. So yes, those are areas that, you know, we are in discussion with those higher powers in Liberia. Those are areas that we're discussing with them, looking at the security sectors of Liberia, the boulders, how much are these young men and women being paid? You know, it's very important because if we do want to limit or produce the possibility of drugs coming from other countries into our country, especially at these boulders, we need to ensure and make sure that securities are being paid nicely so that the possibility of them being corrupt will be limited. So we cannot really say precisely who are bringing in drugs, but from what we see on the news media, social media's platform, or all the different medias in Liberia, there are different. We have foreigners. I know that at one point they caught someone from Sierra Leone. At one point they caught someone from a Nigerian, and Liberians are also being caught. So you know, it's priority of us that are bringing in these drugs, not just one person. So we cannot really narrow it down and say this is the person that bringing it in. But based on the media that we are seeing, um, those that are bringing drugs from passing through the borders, some are Liberians, some are foreigners from Sierra Leone, some are foreigners from Nigeria. From what we see,
So with that being up in the air, don't you see that as something that can really affect your ability to achieve what you're working on? And the reason for this question is because here you are, you're passionate about something about the youth of this country, meaning Liberia, and you see all of these young lives being wasted. Now you're going there and targeting these lives that are being wasted, but on the other hand, you have an open corridor. So the more you eradicate one group, there's fresh group of people coming in, which makes it very important for this collaboration with government agencies, to support your hand. Do you have you this question goes to you and the chair lady. Have you had any pushback since you started this effort? Have you had any pushback from any organization, maybe in Liberia, or any government apparatus regarding what you're trying to accomplish here?
Oh no. When we launched this on the 10th of October, the Ministry of Health, the minister, Dr. Zan, this is how passionate I would give him a kudos. The minister proper wasn't able to come on the Zoom the last minute. Dr. Zan was at the airport. His plane had just touched down, and he got the call that ULA Women was doing this, and that he come and tell us what the government is doing. This minister got to his hotel, put down his briefcase, put his laptop up, and came and did the presentation like he knew what we were doing. That's how in tune he was. To me, that's service. To me, that's somebody being ready. And I just want to give him that shout out because that to me, I was just like, oh my God. Some Minnesota say, I just coming off the flight. I've been traveling all day, this, that, that. He said, I'll do it. And this was like plane touching down, turning phone on, and getting a call, and he answering the call. So that's to tell you how people are welcoming to the ULA Women Say No to Drugs, Say No to Drugs campaign. The gender minister, Minister Proper, she came on the line 2 hours before the program could start. The same as, MCSS. I mean, all of the people that we contacted, they went beyond the call of duty to come online to talk about this issue because they felt so passionate about it. And to see Liberian women coming together and saying, yes, we are in the diaspora, we want to help, they were like, we will stay on this line till 3, 4 in the morning with you guys. To me, that's dedication. To me, that's passion. To me, that is their way to say, yes, we're in this together. So I just want to say thank you to them. Thank you, thank you, thank you to them. So no, we have not had any pushback. And to our dynamic President Mohammed Keita, he's just all over the place. Manacher, the 28th, but he's more on the 28th than we are on the 28th. He is so excited about the 28th because he wants to ensure that the future of Liberia, he understands that the future of Liberia is on the line. This is what we're fighting against, the future of Liberia. what is happening, that video that we watch, that's the soul of Liberia. So we just want to make sure that people understand that. The issue is not about ULA women, it's not about us individually, it's how we can come together as Liberians and be able to help our brothers and sisters, to be able to even counter. When we talk about the people that are bringing it, we need resources for the security people to be able to fight this thing. I can't be making $100 a month. Then somebody is offering me $10,000 for a day. Tell me, come on, you're not gonna look away. That's what is happening. So we really, really need to, come out and support. Come out and support. Let's get a handle of this thing. Thank you. Pandora, please come back on.
Yes, I
Waiting
just
for you.
for that.
Mhm.
So just Mr. President, I just want to go to my Zelle real quick. Is that okay? Okay, he's on. So yes, this is our Zelle information. If you do want to support, please feel free to send your Zelle to our Zelle info. If you do have Cash App, the information is right there. Um, you can put in the message SOS so that we know where to apply the funds. We are very transparent. We want to make sure all your donations go right into the right box that it needs to go into. So you just put SOS project or SOS, and we will know where that donation should be going. Um, as you heard, our chair lady, we are going to be doing a care packages, and we are looking for sponsors for these care packages. Um, it's $25 if you want to create a care package for one person, one victim. You can we that would be $25. So if you want to do two packages, two care packages, that would be $50. If you want to be a blessing and do four care packages for four young men or women that are victims of this drug issue in our country, um, you can send $100 and just put in a note section that this is for the care packages, and feel free to be your sponsor for as many care packages you can be your sponsor for. So the 28th of this month, we will be having our program, our second phase of the program. We will be having um, basket that will be given out as well. We as far as lottery baskets. So we will have a lot of fun things going on that day uh, while we're educating and hearing all of the stories from our dynamic survivors from Liberia, from the diaspora. So yes, please, 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 please support us. We cannot help back home if we do not have the resources. It is very important. As you heard about the security issues that may be a factor in why drugs are being brought into our country, Liberia. So, but we do need resources. We need every resources we can get to be a support to our country. If you are friends of a Liberian and you've been impacted by drugs, or you have a family member that have been impacted by drugs, you would know exactly what we're talking about. If you may not have a family that have experienced or have been impacted by drugs, as a human, you will show some concerns. So please come and support us. We are accepting any donation. I'm saying $25, but if it's $5 you can afford, if it's $10 you can afford, please feel free. Don't be ashamed. Send it in, and we will utilize it to the best of our abilities to tackle the purpose of why we are doing this campaign, fundraising campaign. So just wanted to please see the information on the screen. Reach out to us. Our numbers are at the bottom. Reach out to me. My number is public, 347-387-8024. Reach out, and I will link you to the sisters. I will link you to the right person. And if you want to be a part of ULAA Women, we are always recruiting, but we are recruiting women who are willing to work and ready to work, okay? So that we all can come together for a better Liberia. So, Mr. President, I just wanted to chime in just to highlight that piece.
Thank you. Well said, Madam Chair. And again, you guys are doing a wonderful piece of work. And from our end, the Staten Island Liberian community, we just want to acknowledge that, and we stand ready to support your efforts anytime. We also, like the president, the chair lady said, mentioned the president of ULA. I spoke to him earlier, and he was very supportive of the work you guys undertaking. So we also want to extend our appreciation to the leadership of ULA and all of his apparatus. We want to encourage every one of you Liberians. I know how we are. We see things from the distance and we don't step in to give help. But we have all of the criticisms that we can give, how this can happen and that can happen. This has to do with our brothers and sisters and our own selves. So we're asking you, even at this moment, with the information being shared, you're more than welcome to contribute to Zell, the ULA women. You can Zell them, you can cash up them. You don't have to wait for the 28th. You can begin with your contributions now, and definitely they will receive it. But also, you can also serve as a loudspeaker for them as you go out, interact with other people, friends, encourage them, talk to them about what we are facing, what our brothers are facing back there. So maybe I could just read this. I'll try, uh, put on my glasses to see. So the cash app is the $ uppercase L, which we say capital L, ADY, capital DAIBA. That's the cash app. So if you want to contribute to this worthy cause, you can use the cash app. Just in case you don't have cash app, you can also sell them at our ULA, ULAA at ULAALIB.org. And everything is in lowercase. So you have the information right there. And if you're finding it difficult to make any contribution, you can call any one of these ladies. They will be more than glad to assist you with the process. And again, it is 8:25. So we are looking to spend another 20 minutes here, and then we will be out. I'll just read the numbers to you if you want to be a part. Mr. Garfield Logan called earlier, and I will try to bring him on. I'm not sure where he is because he has a contribution to make. The number again is 917-709-2944, 917-423-5837, and 347-443-5186. And any one of the panelists here or the guests' phone numbers that you have personally, you could also call them to make a contribution. So with those information being made available, let's go back again.
Graffy is here.
Okay, Mr. Logan, welcome to the ULA Women Empowerment Committee special appearance on the Staten Island Liberian Community Podcast. Mr. Logan, are you there?
Comment on our drugs business. 78% of those drugs are coming from around the Sierra Leone area because the government of Sierra Leone is far off from that border. So the people there, they're coming in closer from Grand Canada Hero all the way to Puja. So that is why the government really do not have too much of legals on our side. They have less attention to the Liberian border. And there is no drug coming from Guinea way. Because Guinea, they catch you there, you die. And most of the guys that were doing the peacekeeping in Liberia, most of them know the landscape of Liberia and Sierra Leone. So most of the guys, they're doing the drug trafficking right around here. And the previous government were not paying attention to it. So now it is the responsibility of the government to pay attention to it, to minimize it. Because I can't say you can eradicate it, but you can minimize it. By fighting those guys and making sure every month, if you change the DLA people from that border, you change it. So they can't familiarize themselves with the people. Because if they start getting comfortable with the people will come in. So that's the only thing they can do right now. But it's a war that we need to fight. The drug war is a serious war right now in Liberia. Nobody marketer was saying the last time, a couple of days ago, I was watching one of the broadcasts. The lady was saying, oh, now we can leave our money on our table there now. Nobody can take it. But before, as long as we sit down small, our market they're taking it. But nowadays, our market is not taking it like before. So things getting better a little bit. So the government needs to reinforce themselves and make sure they be on course with the thing. So that's my contribution I get again on that issue.
All right, thank you for that contribution. Now let me before you go, we could hold you around for a little bit, but we also would like for you to encourage, friends, families.
He's on the phone, Mr. President. He's not hearing you. He's on the phone.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
No, they were hearing you, but you can hear them. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. You want to hear them? You want to hear us? You got to go on Facebook or YouTube.
Okay.
Go back the way you were watching us, so you hear what we're saying. Okay.
All right. So yeah, we were just trying to. I was just trying to encourage him so that he can also serve as the loudspeaker out there, because the whole idea here is to raise funds to empower these women who are undertaking this project. So he could also encourage other people on the outside to make contributions towards the fundraising effort that is being undertaken here.
Can we take a little break and come back?
Absolutely, we could do that.
No, you got people by 2 for 5.
Wait, let me see the sour milk.
Yeah, 2 for 5. The sour milk, 2 for 5.
2 for 5. All right. Then when you travel to Staten Island, New York, the pepper hat. Let's see the hot pepper. Yeah, you see the hot pepper. That's the way the hot pepper. How much for it? Did they sell it?
Yeah.
Yellow woman, what are you eating?
Check out. I'm just going to check out with fish.
Who's saying to check out with fish?
Check out with mother. We got good African food here. You come to my
let me come to my girl here. Okay, how much for the fish? Now tell me which one is 25, which one is 20. The big one is what? 25? Alright, what day is it today? Enter Doris. This is the day. You say you come here once a week? Friday. What all do you sell?
More peanuts, dollar.
Let me see it. This is 4 peanuts?
4 peanuts.
$1.
$1.
And
this is the potato chips.
How much is this? How much is bowl?
You can get this right here for $8.
The meat, everything.
$8.
Okay, back to you.
Okay. All right. You got any other any message that you want to pass on to our viewing public, Madam Chair?
Yes. Vendora is on the line, so she's on my phone. So I'm gonna put my phone up for her to speak. Vendora.
She couldn't come back
Thank
in?
you, Madam President. What I want to say, fellow Liberians, friends, and partners in hope. When the youth of a nation are in danger, the future trembles. Today, Liberia's future is trembling. Across our communities, a silent emergency is unfolding. This drugs crisis is destroying our children, the youth, and the people of Liberia. It is stealing the dreams, destroying family and putting family apart. This drugs crisis does not make noise, but it leaves echo of despair, where children in school, colleges, young fathers have been left alone without parents, without family. But we are not here to mourn this evening. We are here to call on all Liberians, to call on everybody. If you are not a Liberian, you have the heart for youth, for young people. We are here. We are calling on each and every one of you to join us, fight this fight. The youth are our sons and daughters. They are the next generation, the next teachers, the next engineer. But this crisis is destroying them. We cannot sit and watch. This is not Liberia problem alone. This is our problem, a nation problem, everyone problem. I want us to come together. Let us put hands together and say no to drugs. Let us put hands together and fight this crisis. Together, we can do it. To win this battle, we cannot win it alone. That's why we are calling on churches. We are calling on schools. The churches, the church leaders are trusted voices in the nation. We want you to speak about this in your ministry. We want posters everywhere because this is where majority of our people go every Sunday. We want you to discuss about this. We want you to come out and support this cause. We want the schools to not be silenced because this is where our future leader sits, the classroom. We want to partner with you guys tonight. If you guys are watching, wherever you are, we want you to provide educational training for the youth. Talk about the danger of drugs in your school so that we can minimize the risks of students dying. And to our community leaders, our elders, our mothers, our fathers, we want you to go from door to door. Let us spread this message. Come out on the 28th to support so that we can be able to provide a helping hand, a rehabilitation center to support those that are fighting it on ground and be able to secure the lives of our children. We cannot do this alone. To our youth and women, we want to say thank you. We want to say you guys come out in full number. Let us support. We tired seeing our mothers cry. We tired seeing young mothers cry. We have to take action, and the action is now. And I want to say thank you for allowing us to be on your platform. We appreciate it. We want you to also spread it every day when you are on live. Talk about this because this is not a one-man cry. It's a nation cry. Thank you all. February 28th, your $10, your $5 can make a difference. Please and donate. Join, be a sponsor. Partners with us. To you all, Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Before any one of you come in, let's do the chats. We have Sekou Samola, who is following us from Cardwell, Liberia. And of course, we want to say thank you, Sekou. We got your message, and please, again, we appreciate your support. Mark the date, um, February 28th, ULA Women Empowerment Committee. They will be here soliciting your support financially and morally. We got Nurse in Charge, who also texted great work, ULA Women, and she gave you that love emoji. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, Miss Toze already responding to some of these. She's multitasking. That's very good, Madam Chair. We thank you for that. Uh, so, Sandy, Sandy Dickup, he said, sound topic. Thanks everyone behind this project, and thanks to everyone. Again, from our end, we want to also continue to buttress your efforts and call on our own community organizations who form ULA. We want you to come on board, be a part of this support, because you have the loudest speaker when it comes to the communities. So we also want to encourage you, those of you who are watching, or if you're not watching, somebody will probably pass this message by you. Please, February 28th, mark the day and be a part of it. Don't look from the windows. Please join the team. We'll come back to you, Madam VP, from the fundraising committee. You words you have for us. Come back to you, Madam VP, from the fundraising
Okay,
committee.
I'm hearing. Okay. Thanks, Mr. President. Thanks, Staten Island Liberian community, as always, for the support and allowing us to be on your platform. And we kind of we eat the show today on y'all, right? So we want to say thank you all for just giving us the show. I know usually you have your own little topic. Today is Valentine's Day. You guys had a little topic on love affairs. So the fact that you were able to dedicate this day to Eula women. We greatly and highly appreciate it. But again, just to the public, this topic that we are discussing is a public health issue, right? So that means it does not impact Fatu alone. It does not impact Ben alone. It does not impact our chairs, lady Deba alone. It impact the entire Liberia, right? So we want you all to take this matter very seriously. Um, Take it seriously. Come and support. Give your support financially. Give your support through prayers. Um, give your support. Just showing love to a young person in Liberia that may be impacted. I know at times we tend to call them Zogos and call them names that should not be used. Um, we want to uplift their spirits. We want to, have them be identified as human and not give them these names that defame them as human, right? So start from doing that and stop calling them these names. Just start from showing love. Treat them as if they were your kids or if they were your brothers and sisters. That's what makes this a public health concern. It's not just a concern that impacts your next door neighbor. It impacts us all. So come join us on the 28th. Support us as much as we say we do need financial support. But if you do not have it financially, there's other ways you can support. So come out. Let's hear out the program. We want to see hundreds and hundreds of you joining us on the 28th. Give your input, in whatever way you can. So once more, we say thank you all for your prayers. We want to say thank you to the government of Liberia for the support. Um, those leaders in Liberia that continue to join us ULA women in combating this issue. We want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to our dynamic president of ULA. He's been a great, great support. I mean, I can't even overemphasize how supportive he has been. And we want to say thank you to his leadership as well, in supporting this cause and just giving us that push. So thank you, Mr. President. Staten Island Liberian Community President. I know we're out the door. Election is coming up soon. We're taking off our hats. It's been a journey, you know.
A real journey.
Round two, round two.
So this is our round two we're on. So it's going on 5 years now. So I think I'm about to take off my hats and it's been rewarding. It's been rewarding, but it's been a journey. It's not an easy task working with people. It's not an easy task working with Liberians.
Woo!
You have to have a lot of people,
Woo!
but the love, as leaders, you will hear a lot of things out there. As leaders, not everyone's gonna like you, but you still walk with that smile. You still show the love and show support, and that's what You Love Women is all about. That's what it's all about. It's all about showing love, and we have a great, great chair lady, who comes with a lot of patience, a lot of leadership skills, and we learn from her in so many ways. And I'm grateful to be a part of the ULA team and just making an impact in whatever way we can. So thank you again.
The powerful Mazale.
Well said. And knowing that your background in this field, dealing with this population from the different perspectives. So I mean, who can say more about this topic? Thank you very much for that input, Madam Chair.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Mr. Honorable President, I salute you. I salute you for the opportunity to provide us with the platform. I feel like I came home to Staten Island.
Welcome back.
Yay, Michael. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you. I mean, we've been on the line since 6 o'clock and it's going to 9 o'clock, and you still look like you're not ready to go. So I know you have taken on and been a part of ULA Women on this wonderful journey that we are on to say no to drugs in Liberia. I want to first say thank you to the women of ULA. We have some strong workers. The ULA Women Committee, we are workers. It's not, we show up to work. We have fun. Last night we had our Valentine's Day event. We had the ladies came with the champagne and the balloons and all of that. Hey, and then we have birthday parties as well, where we come and celebrate each other. Remember, I told you we also have this thing of sisterhood. So that's what we are doing. That's what we are practicing. So I just want to say thank you to the women of ULA, both here and in Liberia. Our Christmas party, our Christmas gift exchange was the bomb. So we're doing great things. And this say no to drug is something that when the idea came, everybody just wrapped around it. And we started moving. And we have not stopped. And we would not stop until we have that 25,000 and more. Because this is the future of Liberia. Drug is destroying our future. If you don't know that, maybe some people might be like, you know what? I don't have any family in Liberia. You know what? I don't know what's going on. You will have those people in our community. But guess what? Drug or pesticide. Somebody somewhere, if we don't get things under control. So thank you to the women of ULA. We, the women of ULA, we are stepping forward to protect families. We are stepping forward to restore hope. We are stepping forward to partner with institutions and agencies all over the world to help us prevent and help recover. So I say join us February the 28th at 12 noon sharp. On Zoom, we will be on several platforms as well. Come and be a part of the Zoom. It will be Zoom live, and we're going to broadcast that. We're going to have people at the table from Liberia, from treatment centers. We're going to have the victims to tell their story. You know, sometimes you don't know how people get on drugs. Something simple, something just a twinkle of an eye. That person is caught up, and that's it. They're going to come and tell us their story. And then how they were able to come out or how they are coming out. And also, we're going to hear from people that their family, they have lost family to this day. We're going to hear from them. We're going to hear from treatment centers in Liberia. We're going to hear from a young man who's actually one of the U.S. president of ULAA from Indiana, Dr. ULAA. He went to Liberia and did his dissertation on drugs in Liberia. He actually wrote a book about that, and he called me 2 days ago to tell me that the sales from the book, he's going to give 50% of the sale to ULA women. That's how
Awesome.
people are buying into this. People are buying into this. So if you're out there, please, your $2, your $1, your 50 cents. We're not accepting pennies anymore. So, whatever you have, be a part of this. Be a part of saving lives. Again, what we're going to do, we're going to have care packages. But I tell people, you can give people all the food in the world. That's not going to stop them from doing drugs. We're going to have the care packages, but the most important thing that we're going to do, we're going to have that peer-to-peer, because that's prevention right there. We're going to have the jingles online, on the radios, on the Vera radios. We're going to have our pilot programs in the various counties, but we cannot do that without proper funding. So please, 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 this is going to a good cause. These are responsible women. We are, check our history. Here you are, Madame Masale. She is the VP in Staten Island community. So you have credible women that are on the team. That where you put your money, you will get results. So please come out on the 28th to support us. We will be sharing our flyers. You can support us before the 28th. Share the flyers, share the word, and come out. Again, Mr. President, thank you so, so much. To our president of ULA, Honorable Mohammed Keita, I salute you. Thank you for the platform. Thank you for the opportunity. And thank you for being the backbone of the ULA women. So I said thank you, and thank you to everybody, to the government of Liberia, to the LDA boss. You strong. Bagu, you strong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are making headway. Continue on the process. Thank you so much. To the people of Liberia, thank you. To the young people out there, help is on the way. Help is on the way. You don't have to be where you are. We're going to come, we're going to help. But when we help, we expect you to change. We're going to hold you accountable, hold us accountable, but we're also going to hold you accountable. And we say thank you and thank you.
Are you the only women group that are going about this, or there are some other women group in Liberia doing the same?
The women group in Liberia that did the Say No to Drugs, Sunni and her group, yes, they have been with us. They did the march, the group that did the march. Yes.
And do you have any flyer to post here today?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
The 28th occasion, do you have any flyer for it right now?
Yes, Fatu, the flyers, yeah.
It's
Flyer. I shared it with the president, but
it's on the SILCA chat.
No, I'll send it to him.
Yeah, it's on the SILCA chat, but you can upload it also.
Yes, we have the flyer. We have the flyer with the video and the song. I don't. The song is so amazing. I don't know who sang that song, but it's such an appropriate song. Say no to
Say
drugs.
no to drug. Yeah.
Say no to drugs. Say
All
no.
right. So
Also,
why he go?
Mr.
Go ahead.
President,
Yeah, go ahead.
just so to add, I know we thank you. We also have to give thanks to Mr. Tunis um, for always supporting this administration. You know, he's been on this since 6 o'clock. Like even prior to that, you guys were on it before we got on 6 o'clock. Um, and the fact that he's still up at this time, we want to say thank you, Mr. Tunis, for always supporting us,
Yes.
for helping us with all these technical issues in the background. We want to really say thank you for that. And just, I mean, I've known Mr. Tunis since I was a since I was growing up on Park Hill. Even time I was like, you from Park Hill, really?
I know, right? I didn't know.
you know. So I've known him. He doesn't age. He still looks the same. I'm almost 50 and he still looks the same. Can you believe that?
I
You
know.
know? Yeah, he looks, he looks
I'm gonna
good.
send this video to cousin Jay and say, look at your family.
Yes, yes. So, he's been so supportive in the Liberian community though, way before even I got involved with SILCA. I remember when I was a much younger girl, he will always play soccer with those boys, um, with Mr. Rufus, and he will always be on the soccer field at PS 57 because that's where we used to hang out at PS 57 before you guys started playing at the Broad Street. So Mr. Tuna has always been around, uh, and he's just been so humble, always been so humble. And I just want to say thank you always when I have the opportunity is to give the person their flowers while they're dead. I mean,
Yes,
while they're alive.
definitely.
Now
Definitely.
they're dead and gone,
Definitely.
and then we come together and raise $40,000. No, so now
Amen.
is the time we have just a little thank you. Doesn't have to always be money or flower, but just a little thank you goes a long way. So, Mr.
Yes.
Tunis, I think the president and we have always repeatedly shared our gratitude and how much we appreciate you, and will continue to appreciate you even with us not being in the seat. We will continue to appreciate you. So we say thank you for staying up with us up to almost 9 p.m. And thank you to your lovely wife. Oh God,
Yes.
thank you so much. You know, yes, God bless you all, and just say thank you.
Thank
So
you.
yeah.
And thank you, Fatu. Thank you for this opportunity as well. Kudos.
All right. From our end, again, we want to say thank you to the leadership first of ULAA, and we want to make special recognition to the ULAA Women Empowerment Committee, wherever that idea came from to establish such a powerful supportive arm to the organization. We want to, in this public manner, say it was a brilliant idea, and it's serving the purpose. From us at the Staten Island Liberian community, we stand ready to support every effort from any corner within our community organizations, especially when it has to do with human development. We stand ready to lend support. And of course, you have the VP there who, I don't know how she does these things, but she do a lot of multitasking. I'm telling you, she's all over the place.
If you are from Nimba,
She's their thing. We're gonna take that music in a few while we finish with the closing statements. So, with that being said, we want to say this is your platform. You're more than welcome. We look forward to you coming back on this platform where we have all of the other chapters participating, being on it, and then we can carry out raising to support your work.
Thank
We
you.
want to say thank you to the Staten Island and for all of those who took their time to watch this program in Liberia, in the US, and everywhere else you're watching us from. We want to say thank you. But don't forget, February 28th, come, don't just watch, but also come with the heart to give financially towards the effort. We want to say thank you to our technical team, Mr. Solomon Gomez. I want to say thank you very much for always supporting Liberia for that matter. So, without further ado, Ms. Tunis, you have a word of you to say, and then you can pop that music on for us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Tunis?
Yes, I'm here.
You got a word of you?
I mean, we just say thank you to our ULAA women. They're doing very good job. I mean, the drugs is messing our children up in Liberia. And if they stepping up to put stop to it every which way, they are the mothers today, the young mothers, sisters, and the CAY, they are not waiting for the government to arm them before they do this. They're taking upon themselves to at least look after the children, because really the children are not doing well in Liberia. And thank God these people have the means and the knowledge to bring awareness to this. We pray that it will be successful. And all I can tell you, please, do not celebrate anybody want to bring hell, whether it's a Christian, non-Christian, Muslim, non-Muslim, anybody from any walk of life. Please accept it gladly and make them feel that whatever they contributed, it will go a long way. Please do not segregate anybody, because this is what sometimes people feel hurt when they do things, and because they are from a certain group, you just one-handedly take it and don't even appreciate it. Please, you guys are too intelligent for that. So thank you again for the good work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, I think with this music, we got to play this music. What is the music? I just put...
Yeah, absolutely. Let's listen to that music.
Yeah, I just cue the music and the music run away from me. Can you believe it?
They know to drugs.
They know to drugs. They will go back there again. So we have to. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's hip hip.
While the music is playing, any of you can give your closing remark while the music is playing on the evening. You don't have to wait till the music.
They did already.
The closing remark?
Yeah.
Okay. We can still give them 30 seconds. You probably have something to say. Madam VP, you have 30 seconds to say whatever you want to say while the music is playing.
I want to speak to the person that made this song. I didn't hear your mom. I didn't hear everything. We need a remix.
We
Like,
did
get on
it.
music.
But nobody.
No, get on it. The longer version, the longer version.
But it's good. No,
Oh, okay.
everybody's not.
They name all of the county.
Okay, great. You know, listen to the whole song.
Madam Vivi, nobody in Cape Man smoking kush.
No, that's smoking. So, thank you always. Come out, support, be a part, be an ambassador of the team. Now let's come together and make our future better. Thank you all.
Mr. President, we thank you for putting this together too. You know, you did well. You are still at work and you still take time to be here. So definitely, we really appreciate your effort you're making in this community and community at large. A lady from all the way, the ULAA organization is all over America, and you host them today. That's a plus. And you still give them, you left the door open that they are always welcome on this platform. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Tunis. Thank you, and thank you, everyone. We are here. We look forward to March 28th. I'm sorry, February 28th. Look forward to February 28th, and let us know how we can.
Where the occasion will be here? Where? What state?
It's gonna be on Zoom.
Zoom.
Oh, okay.
It's Zoom live, just like this, the same format. 12 Eastern, midday, Saturday.
If you guys want to carry us along your show podcast on that day, that would be great too.
We won't mind doing that.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not a promise because most of our work over the weekend. It's just that today, Valentine's Day, so we took off.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll still be praying.
All right. So we want to say thank you to Bendora, Mr. Garfield Logan. We want to say thank you to all of you for taking your time out to be here. Thank you again, Mr. Tunis.
You want me to go off the live?
Yeah, you can go off the live now.
All right. So our live, thanks for watching us, and feel free to please contribute to this cause. We all have children in Liberia, and everybody's children is everybody's children. Okay, so take it like that. Back in the days, our parents used to take care of every one of their friends' children. They take them just like their own children. So let us exercise that over here. The sisters you see here today, they are here. They're probably the people they're fighting for. They are not even related to any of them, but they are related to them in the humanitarian way. That's the reason why they are here for. So please let's support them every which way. Thank you again, and we say goodbye.
Thank you.
See you on the 28th